All right, Coach, now the result you're looking for on this one, not you're getting the sweep, but just what do you take away from a game like this?
Yeah, we just didn't execute offensively. The quality of the at-bat for the first 4 innings of that game was not up to what I expect from our guys offensively. Didn't adjust the way they were pitching us. That guy did a good job of, when he got in trouble, navigated out of it. But the quality of those at-bats aren't good enough. And then you're in a tight game and we got to make some plays defensively to keep it closer than we did. And we didn't do that, so they got a little separation there and they're playing from the front. I thought our guys out of the bullpen did a really good job. Siegel's start was fine. We could have helped him a little bit more. He got us into the game, gave us a shot, and then I'd have to go down the list. Bauer got us through that one. Cheese was really good, and then we get a strikeout and the guy ends up on first base. Boom was fine. Lordy, I wish we didn't have the catcher's interference, and then Isaac Williams at the end was really good.
Key takeaways from this week going into, you had 4 consecutive games straight. We talked about fatigue. You said that wasn't any worries, and now you're going to have to face a pretty tough FAU team on Tuesday. How do you get the guys prepared for that game?
Well, the game of baseball is meant to play repetitively. So we got the off day tomorrow. Get ready for FAU on Tuesday, and then somebody else on the weekend. I think it'll actually help us. That's the best part about baseball is you get back out there and play again and try to adjust the things you didn't do right and get another crack at it and play a little better.
Bryant was able to strike first in all 3 games today. Just what do you think this team can do in order to kind of be the one that strikes first?
I mean, it just, when you get a leadoff hitter on, it helps your offense, right? So they had the leadoff hitter on a bunch. I think we got a leadoff hitter on once today, so that obviously helps. I'm not really worried about scoring first. I just want to figure out a way to score as much as we can repetitively, and that's all wrapped around the quality of the at-bat.
Can you walk us through the emotions of talking to the home plate umpire after that review went back and they took the out away at home?
Yeah, it was a great play by Jimenez. You couldn't throw that better from where he threw it, and I thought the tag was good, and there was a big moment in the game, and they said they had conclusive evidence that they missed the tag, so that's what it was. I was more concerned. I wanted an explanation about why he was safe, whether it was blocking the plate or that's kind of what I wanted it, and they said it was that he missed the tag.
How do you evaluate Grant's start today?
Grant's start?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought he was on it. I would like him to be a little bit more efficient in some of that stuff, but I thought he was competitive. He was ready to go. That's a good ball club. They took some good swings in some spots, but the 2 or 3 runs that he gave up when we're in the 5th inning, that should not stop us from winning the game. That actually gives us a shot. If we're better offensively, I'm not even concerned about that. That'll win you some games.
Tough loss today, but you guys won the series. What are the main good takeaways you want to take from the series into that?
Yeah, I think for the most part, 36 innings of baseball in less than 4 days. I thought we pitched outstanding. There was a couple really good things from some guys offensively. It just wasn't enough when you're trying to string it together. There was some at-bats that we would have back that we're going to get better from, and we're going to learn from certain situations that we didn't have the right approach in that situation for what we were going to get. And that's stuff that we'll adjust and learn and continue to get better with.
How important is it to play close games like this early on in the season? Obviously, none of these games even were more than 2 runs, separating either of the 2 teams between any of the 3 games.
Yeah, and I think if good teams figure out a way to win those stuff. And I thought, not until that last out, I thought we were going to figure out a way to get back in this thing. I thought we had a shot in the 8th with Sonny's pinch hit, and Chase hits the ball right at him. But that's you got to learn how to play in those moments, and when the games are tight, you probably learn the most about your team and the guys in the bullpen and your defense and your offense as well. So I think, yes, 100%. I'd love to blow everybody out and figure that out, but it's just not realistic, and you got to play in those games and figure out how to win all 3.
What was your message to the team after today's loss?
Yeah, I thought we pitched and defended it for most of it well enough to win. The offense, the quality of the at-bat just wasn't good enough, and it wasn't good enough 1 through 9. There was a couple guys who had some really good days. Chase Cruson had a pretty good day. I thought Aiden Espinal, he competed his butt off in Sonny's pinch hit, but just stacking it down up and down the lineup, it wasn't good enough. We're a better offense than that. So you play 4 games in 4 days, and you win 3 of them, and you play your butt off, and you could have finished it, but you didn't because you just weren't sharp enough offensively. Can we learn from that and be better? That's what we got out of it.
You had Galvan come in, making his second appearance after being out for most of last season with injury. From what Sauce told us, it was TJ. Just what's it like to see him back and recovered and pitching again?
Yeah, that's a tough thing, right? Like, we lost him in the middle of the year, and to go through what he had to go through and get himself back, and basically he was pitching in January, and the stuff continues to get better. He's a big part of our ball club, and just happy for him. Like, that's, some guys don't make it back, and he's not only made it back, he might be better. So we're excited about him.
What's the biggest thing you want to see from your guys now when you look at your midweek matchup? Like, what's the biggest thing you want to see from them coming off a game like this?
Well, I just want to see the starting pitcher go out there and compete. Matt Salzer will start the game. He'll go out there, he'll compete, and then I want to see the quality of the at-bat get better, the situational hitting get better, and figure out a way to win.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks. Thank you, guys.